So welcome to this special edition of Bad Anime Decisions with me, Fuyu.
And me, Anya.
So instead of talking about merchandise, we're going to actually talk about the actual anime this time.
So we watched a whole bunch of stuff this year, and we're gonna be ranking them from S tier to F tier, like we did last year, and hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see. I have a feeling, I'm pretty sure I know what the S tiers for me are already. Everything else is kind of, yeah, we'll find out. I honestly, I'm not even sure if I remember half of these.
Yeah, and I don't know either.
Okay, so let's get to it.
Okay, so the first one is A Happy Marriage.
It has to be at least A tier for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but I'm not sure where I would rank it on mine. Like it feels like an S tier.
Yeah, it could be potentially an S tier for me.
I'm putting mine in S now. What about yours?
Put me in A for now.
Okay.
I might adjust it later.
Yeah. Oh, the Omyoji.
Omyoji?
Let's go Omyoji.
Oh, that's the B.
Wait, B? B?
Wait, is that too high?
Yeah.
No. See, the thing is, it's isekai that has more novelty factor for me.
That is true. It has novelty factor, but at the same time, like the guy's just really dumb too, though. Like this guy does not know the meaning of subtlety or stealth.
Sells for cowards.
Damn. I'm gonna put mine at C tier. Okay, Bofuri season 2. I'm putting mine at A tier. I mean, I love Bofuri, and Maple and Sally just always look so cute together. And it's always like a nice chill slice of life. Well, MMO slice of life kind of thing. So it's really enjoyable for me.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm thinking either A or B. I'm not sure if it's like a high B or an A, if that makes sense.
Okay, I guess I'll put it at the high B for now.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady. Oh, this is S tier for me.
I guess I'll do A. Should we actually talk about why we're actually rating stuff the way they are?
Oh, yeah, but well, for me, it's S. I mean, like it's very good Yuri and stuff, and like it's just gets so emotional, and like, the plot, like I like the plot line and storylines of it too, and especially how like oh you think the brother's just a dumbass, but like no, like in the end like it was just this like sibling fight, but like they both want the best for each other, but like just because of the circumstances, like everything just went to shit, and then like that arc at the end is like it gets like so gay when they're just trying to make each other happy that they have to clash. But I also love how like it ended with them like pretty much confirming that like yeah they're together. Well, actually, in one of the confirmed, like they just like straight up like kiss and like they definitely went to bed together and stuff. Oh, Nagatoro, Long Tuna.
I think we'll put Long Tuna in B. Put it in the middle for me right now.
Okay.
Middle B. I definitely do like Nagatoro, but like I'm not sure if I would consider it a must see. It just kind of fits my taste, if that makes sense.
You and your Garu.
She's not even that much of a gyaru, to be honest.
Kinda. Well, she's kind of like well, you and your smug bitches.
Oh my god.
I mean, it does get pretty fun, but like it's not much of appeal for me, I guess. Like it is pretty cute at moments, but I think I'll just put it at C. The reborn to master the blade. The isekai with like the king turning into the girl fighting monsters.
Oh, that thing. Well, I guess C is right in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Put that shit in C. I actually don't really like the main character.
I think I'll put mine at C too, maybe like high C. Like, I actually, or maybe B. Like I enjoyed it a lot. Well, I guess maybe low B or high C. How Radiana ended up at the Duke's mansion, kind of like reborn into it as like a romance story thing of like side characters that's gonna die. So she's like, oh, I don't want to die in this shit. So well, in her attempts like playing around and stuff, she ends up like in a relationship with like the main guy of the story and kind of upsetting things. And kind of seems like the heroine is supposed to be her friend, like in the novel wise. For some reason, the heroine seems to be evil in this timeline. The ending was like pretty inconclusive and stuff, but so it was kind of decent. But I think I'll put like high C maybe. Oh, Lisa Lotte. I'm putting this one in A. Like it's just like super cute, and I feel like it has like a good concept for like isekai stuff too, where they didn't really get isekai, but it's more like they're just narrating stuff and telling the people in the game story like what to do.
I mean, it definitely has a more unique presentation.
Yeah.
Let's do front of B.
Yeah, it's just really cute. It has like really nice like cast of characters.
Wait, what's this?
Oh, it's the Disillusion Adventurers. I think we only watched like 1 or 2 episodes. Should we just skip over it?
I'll put a tentative D.
Tentative D. Okay.
I think we watched 2 episodes.
I think we watched 2.
But yeah, I guess, I mean, it kind of delivers what the premise is. They're kind of like all
Jaded and shit.
jaded. But I mean, presumably they would kind of bond over time, but obviously we didn't make it to that point.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like not rate it yet because like we didn't get past like a few episodes.
Okay,
Actually, there are a few others that I did. I don't think I put on the list that we only watched like one episode of or something like that.
Oh,
Ice Blade.
I'm trying to remember because I definitely remember watching it, but I'm trying to remember what it was about.
It has an amazing OP song by Sisuk. This is one that got me introduced to like Sisuk's like songs, and I like that artist a lot. As for the show itself, I mean,
Okay, since I don't quite remember, let's put that at C.
I remember having fun with it.
I don't. I remember not disliking it.
I think it's pretty fun, and like the main guy, like, he's not like the usually like weak guy that can't talk to girls or whatever. Like he's actually like he's kind of dense, but he's also like decently smooth and stuff. And there seems to be.
Well, I'm not sure if he would count as dense, and I feel like he's more like he doesn't really care.
I feel like he doesn't even know what's going on with either though.
I mean, it could be.
Could be, but it seems like there's interesting stuff in the background, but we didn't really get much of that. We mostly got like kidnapping stuff and tournament arc. I think I'll put beginning of C too for mine.
Okay.
Oh, Onimai is definitely going S tier.
Middle of A.
Yeah, like Onimai just became this like rallying cry for like trans girls on the internet. Also, thanks to it, I kind of got like friendly with some like Japanese authors too. So I mean, not artists.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the more a personal thing. But I just really love Onimai, like the story, and the animation was like really good too. Like I was kind of worried it would be like a low budget thing given the premise and stuff, but they went like all out with it. Oh, Tomo-chan is a girl.
I think that would be a B for me. Let's put it behind Nagatoro.
Okay, I think you enjoyed this one more than I did.
Probably. I feel like I think it has a weaker start, to be honest.
It has a very weak start.
Like it starts to get going, I don't know, halfway through or something like that.
Yeah, which is
Like-
kind of sad because like half the episodes are kind of bad.
Yeah, so
Like it got kind of interesting, but it's also like annoying with like how the two of them approach this whole like I love versus friendship kind of thing. Like I feel like the only thing I liked about the show was like the black haired girl was like Hirakarina.
I feel like you liked it a lot more than that, though. You seem to enjoy it.
I enjoy it sometimes. I enjoy it more towards the end. Maybe behind Nakatoro, like kind of middle-ish of C for me.
Oh my god. Those three are in the same order, except for mine's like skewed higher for some reason.
Oh yeah. Well, for now at least, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, the cooking show, the isekai cooking thing with a wolf.
I feel like it's solid, but I feel like it's actually not really my thing.
Maybe. Well, for me, like the appeal is more like the atmosphere of it, where like it knows what it's not setting out to be anything grand. Like it knows exactly what it is, and it just like sticks to it and like does it well, and just has this really like nice, like relaxing, enjoyable, just fun ride going on. So it's like I always have fun like watching it every week. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like B tier.
Let's do beginning of C. I guess that you're kind of focused on the atmosphere, but I'm just kind of thinking like, I guess between like the different dishes that are presented each episode, it's kind of hard for me to like spot the difference, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess yeah, that's like mostly using the same things over and over again, I guess.
Maybe I just like I have a terrible palate and I don't understand the nuances between these different dishes or something like that. I guess I don't know.
Akashi Triangle. This is
did we watch half of it
we
before?
we watched half of it before it got the whole like Hiedas thing, and then like we didn't like finish continue watching it afterwards. I love it a lot. Like I actually like read the manga in Japanese, like all the way to like 12 or 13 volumes or something like that.
I can definitely say it's more solid than To Love Ru.
Oh. I'm putting mine like S tier. Also, I like the whole like gender bending thing and like the Yuri thing, and also the casting is so good. Like Tomi Tamiyu for Masuri and Ichino Sekana for like the Susu. Like they just have like such perfect voices for the characters.
I guess put me down for second to last B.
Oh, that like it's the isekai farming thing.
You know what? I feel like people will disagree with me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's actually really plain,
Yeah.
but there's something about it that I find appealing.
There's a certain charm to it, I would say.
Yeah. Like weirdly enough, because how these type of shows are, you kind of expect more like a harem kind of isekai kind of like premise or whatever.
Yeah.
But it focuses more on like the village building aspect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the kind of thing I like to like the whole like I call them like governing fantasies.
Right.
So I really like those kinds of stories a lot.
I want to say let's go with B at least.
Where in B?
Before Nagatoro.
Yeah, maybe end of B for me. Oh, Kubo-san won't let me be invisible. This was really cute, and especially like with Hanakana voicing like main girl.
I guess it is cute, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it stands out too much to me, to be honest.
I think I think it would stand out if it didn't come if it didn't air like really soon next to like Dangers in My Heart.
Oh yeah, those are two that you kind of have to compare.
Yeah.
Well,
Like if it didn't have Dangers in My Heart, I feel like this one would like be like stand out a lot more. But since they have kind of a similar premise, but then like the Dangers of My Heart like did went like kind of deeper into it, that it kind of like covered up this one a bit. Although this one like it feels a lot like cuter for me though. I'm putting this one like low A for me.
I think I'll go into the C's actually.
Oh,
But yeah, I don't think it's bad or anything.
okay, Handyman Saito-san. I feel like this one had a pretty
This
good.
one, ooh, um, I don't know how to grade it. It's just all over the place.
Yeah.
This show, how should I put it?
It's smooth whiplash all over the place.
Like I feel like it's intentional, but it's still jarring.
Yeah. I feel like it had a pretty strong start and strong premise, but then and like it has a theme of like finding a place where you belong, but it also just kind of goofs off and does like really a lot of really weird things too. And it has a huge cast that doesn't really come together until the end, and I feel like it keeps hinting at like a whole bunch of stuff happening in the background or like the history of the world, but then it just never promises. I mean, well, it promises things without delivering on them. Rather, I guess would be how I would say it.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Also, it's just like inconsistency in mood. Like it's like you never know. Like when you go into an episode, you never know what you're gonna get, but in a bad way, not in a good way.
Right. It kind of feels like the author can't decide what they want to do. Like obviously, the story doesn't have to be one consistent mood throughout, but it doesn't shift between them in a way that feels
Natural.
natural, satisfying.
It's just very jarring overall. You have like weird like mood shifts even in the middle of like the same like four coma segment or whatever too. Like gets really like like deep and serious, and then it will just kind of like throw in a gag there when like it doesn't really lighten the mood or make it like feel better. It just kind of feels like oh like why you ruined this moment kind of thing.
First D.
I put mine D too. What do I like Omyoji or this one more? Actually, I think Omyoji was more enjoyable, despite its like flaws.
Is it consistent?
Yeah, at least it's consistent. Oh, this one you didn't watch. It's
Wait, what's that?
what's it called? The Iceman and his cool colleague. It's a pretty like chill like office romance kind of thing, but it has this really nice like smooth moments. And I think I put a C like above Raeliana. Like it doesn't have anything dramatic going on, but and it's kind of like this really weird world building where it's just like just regular modern day Japan. Except like there's people who are like descendants of, like ice spirits and fox spirits and stuff, and they just randomly have like supernatural powers. But it just happens for like comedy or like cuteness instead of like actually being part of the world. Yeah, I just like it for being like an office romance. Like, there's not enough like adult romance anime. Like all the characters are pretty wholesome, which is like kind of a rarity in like romance genres sometimes. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. Actually, I think I'll put Ice Blade up to B. Oh, Spy Classroom. Then I love the light novels of Spy Classroom a lot, but then the way they adapted the first season was just like really
This
off.
one's so weird because like the order of episodes is all kinds of weird, I guess. Like
Yeah, it's like they were really trying to force through that reveal about the whole like oh there's actually like the secret like ace member instead of just seven, which like I mean it's really a lot harder to do in a visual media, which is why they had to like push it and push like the end of the first book into like just 3 episodes, so it got like really rushed, and then and it actually like they had like other things that took place earlier than that like occurring later after the climax of the mission, and it's just like
right, yeah, I mean you don't you aren't beholden to do stuff in a chronological order, but it's kind of weird to have like what the first 4 episodes be kind of like
three.
three.
It was
Oh,
for
was it three?
It was hyper rushed.
Yeah, like they get that like life or death kind of situation going on,
Yeah.
and then you spend the rest of it like going back in time to establish like
Yeah, it's
all the
actually
characters.
it's actually a different order than a light novel too, because like they were trying to preserve that like oh surprise kind of thing, and I think they adapted some side stories, some extra special stories or something that wasn't like part of the main light novel line, which I felt was really unnecessary because like the main story actually did a pretty good job of like showing off the different characters like traits and histories and stuff, and it just kind of treaded the same ground over them. So I feel like it would have been a lot better if they put more emphasis on like the main story.
Yeah, it. I mean, obviously, I haven't read the original, but it does. It definitely had that like kind of messy kind of feel to it.
Yeah, but I still did like enjoy it a lot myself though. I think I'm putting it in mine like B tier.
Well, let's go with C1.
Yuri is my job.
Okay, well, I actually don't like most of the main cast at all.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, I can see that actually. I can see that.
Arguably, the character I kind of like is a. I'm not sure if I like her for herself.
You just like her because she's a Gyaru.
No,
What?
she's one of the ones I dislike.
Oh okay. Wait. Which one is one you like?
The blue one.
Oh,
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I even like her exactly. It's more like
like she fits the archetype that you like, I guess.
no, 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 not that.
No.
I feel like given the circumstances of the show,
Yeah.
she's the one I don't dislike that much. Well, I guess there's the what do you call it? The maid owner lady person.
The Yukari Tamura one.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like she's not really the main cast. She's just kind of there.
Yeah.
She's likable enough, but like you know,
Like,
she's not
yeah.
involved in the main plot
Like-
or like relationship thing going on.
Yeah, the dramas between like the four of them.
Yeah, so
But I guess it's still like a lot of it's still like a lot of fun for me and like I just love Yuri stuff in general. Obviously.
I'm gonna put this last C.
Damn. I'm putting this like middle of A. Wait, our list is so different. What the hell? Oh god, now it's is this gonna be an S tier for you?
No, which oh, are we U149?
U149.
Mommy daughter waifu.
Oh my god, this bitch. What is it? So yeah, like it should be pretty obvious from like the title, but U149 is basically like Idol Master, but they're all lollies. Chachibana Arisu is so cute though.
I want to go with A, but that's only because certain should I put the whole cast is not made equal, but certain ones are pretty high up there.
Okay.
Momoka, that's her name, right?
Yeah, the mommy daughter waifu.
Yeah. A2, let's go for it.
Oh my god, like you rated. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm putting this at the end of B. Actually, I'm putting this.
Believe in mommy daughter waifu.
I'm putting this at beginning of C. Like I like Alice a lot, but like she's pretty much the only one I really like, and I mean it's the same as like the other Idol Master seat, like anime too, where it just kind of jumps between like different characters' episodes. Like, each character has their own episode, and that there isn't really like an underlying story going through them, and like the enjoyment of it just like goes up and down depending on who's like.
Well, that's always the biggest issue with like Idol Master.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, also Idol Master.
lots of shows that are adapted from. This goes with like VNs and stuff where like you as a player make a choice.
Yeah,
So like in anime form, usually you have to spread it out, or the producers pick the wrong girl and you're just because they don't have any taste.
damn. Like some of it was fun, but like a lot of it is just kind of like really like bleh. Man, I can't believe you put it higher than Onimai. What the hell?
Mommy daughter waifu.
Okay. Oh, this one's only my thing. Angel Next Door spoils me rotten. I actually ended up liking this a lot more than I thought I would. Like it's just like really sweet and wholesome. Oh yeah, I also watched this like without English subs. Yeah, I think I'm putting this low A. I think I'm gonna drop Kubo down to B and maybe put that A. And I think I'll move Spy Classroom up a bit. It's hard to do.
At the end, we're just gonna rearrange everything. And it's gonna
Well,
look
we
way better.
probably are gonna rearrange like a whole bunch of things. Oh, Edomai Elf. But I think we watched like half of it.
Yeah, I'm putting that in up A. A2.
A2.
Yep. We need to finish watching it. Like, often in fiction, you have really long-lived characters or whatever, but usually it's kind of portrayed, like, kind of generically. Like, a lot of the, like, people I've met, like, died or whatever. Like, they usually don't go into specifics about other stuff besides those kind of, like, I guess markers?
Like, it goes with the markers, but this one actually, like, it actually feels, like, more real to it.
Yeah, it feels more, like...
It feels more grounded. Like, you see the actual effects, and you see her, like, actually having, like, meaningful conversations with the descendants of people she knew and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, and then obviously most people won't know about like ancient Japanese history to like the extent the show kind of portrays it. But you like the way it's portrayed, like how she talks about stuff, makes it feel like she was actually there. But I guess it's the same feeling you get when like grandparents tell you about like how it was back in the day. You know, it's a lot more subtle in how it's kind of done.
I'm gonna be a long-lived elf. I put mine at the end of B though, because like while it has like its deep moments that are like really genuine, the rest it only comes up some of the time, and the rest of it's kind of boring for me.
Yeah.
Oh, World Eye Star. I liked it a lot. Like it feels like really dramatic, and like as someone who likes like artistic stuff, like it goes into that kind of pain, like wanting to get better and like having and like being like outshone by other people.
I'm giving this a solid A. Let's put it before U149 at least.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm putting this at the beginning of my A list.
Yeah, like I definitely think one of the things that kind of stands out is whenever you have the actual stage scenes where suddenly it
Oh
just becomes
yeah.
more fluid.
Oh yeah, like, you can definitely see like the animation like gets there's like a lot more like in between frames. So like you can visually see the feeling that like as a viewer you can visually see and tell right away when something's supposed to be taking place on stage versus something's taking place like everyday life kind of thing. The stuff with their different powers is it's kind of fun. Well, it's kind of interesting too, although it's also
The
kind of like arbitrary.
the powers are
Kind
are a
of
little weird.
yeah, it's kind of weird. But also like, I really like how they did the reveal of like oh like the other girl like she's just like she's actually just like her power, her sense, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Next, oh, dangerous in my heart.
See, initially when we first started this, I wasn't thinking
Yeah,
it would be
initially it
that.
just seemed like really kind of like just like edgy, just, oh like oh edgy guy like ew kind of thing, and then like there's actually like so much more heart and depth to it after like the initial phase.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if they were planning to do it that way or if they kind of did like they went with a new plan, but yeah, the later half of it got a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do A. Maybe one more level up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go do that for now. Once they lightened up on the whole like
Edginess.
edgy the sociopath tendencies.
Yeah. I think I'm putting this beat here. Oh, next one. Oh, this one. When I watched while working out, coming to another world that's a second time, where basically the guy got summoned here before, and then like he got sent back in time into like as like as like a different person to be reborn, and then like his entire class got like brought over again.
So wait, did he get reborn as? Wait, did you say it was like first time got reborn that world, right? In an alternate world.
Well, first time he got summoned to that world, and then like he got cursed. So that and after getting cursed, like he became reborn as another person in Japan again, and like kind of like reliving the same years. And then like when he got to high school, he got summoned again to the same place.
So does that mean two copies of him are running around at the same time, sort of?
Not sure how it was in Japan, but in the other world there was just like one copy of him at a time because like it's more like continuous there.
So it's not like in the same time period.
No, but
Okay,
it's kind of like immediately after like a few years after or something like that.
okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was, I'll put it at like end of D. Well, I guess it's fine. Maybe I'll put it both side, like Anime and Saito actually. Oh, this is another one I watched myself. Yeah, Yamada-kun no 99. It's really cute. It's really cute, like love comedy things like Minase Inori as like the main character. I thought it'd be pretty generic, but like it's about like a bunch of like some like gamers in the same guild, like having relationships and stuff. Yeah, I think I'll put it like at end of 8 here. God, this is another one I watched while working out. This like it's such it's such super cringe stereotypical like power fantasy where like where everyone just like loves the hero so much and like everything just goes well and like and even when he says like he helps his enemies and they're like oh my god thank you for saving me and it's just like just all like and everyone just like just bows over for him and everything's just like so super like idealistic. It's, like it's so cringe and therapy sweet but like yet for some reason I can't
S tier, right?
yet for some reason I like it and I hate myself for liking it.
You should.
Fuck this bitch. But yeah, like it's so bad, and I don't know why I like it. But like I don't know, D tier?
Thought you're gonna go for S.
No. It's like if this whole about like pure enjoyment, it might need to be higher on this list. But like, the self hatred I get from watching it is just like yeah, I don't. Or maybe I'll put a C tier. I already hate.
Wait, that's just a big jump because it's like the beginning of D and then suddenly it's like the beginning of C.
I mean, think about it. I had more fun watching this than like watching these things.
Okay, well, go for it then.
I think I had it on my elf down. Yeah, maybe there.
Oh my god.
Like you think that's like how fun it is. Like yeah, and Kuma Bear S2.
Oh, that was a thing.
Yeah.
I forgot we watched it. I guess it was more of the same as last time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think really too much happened in terms of like character relationships, I think.
Not really. You just watch it like oh, like just general slice of life, cute girls doing cute things kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's go C2. Yeah, C2, something like that.
Maybe the beginning of C. Oh, this is the thing with like the pets, the aliens and the pets.
I remember it. I mean, I could definitely watch more, but
This is kind of like just meh kind of there.
yeah.
I think I'm putting this at the end of D tier.
I'm going beginning of D for me. I guess a lot of the comedy stems from like the reactions of the characters.
But it's always
But
the same reaction that like it gets old. Like it gets old after the first time, but it just like does the same thing over and over and over again.
right, like I was kind of hoping like as they kind of branch out into like different pets and stuff.
Or like different characters, like different aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
But like it's always like the same thing. It's the same gag. Okay, this one's S tier for you, right?
Wait, what's next?
Oshinoko.
Oh yeah, S tier. I was already considered. I already knew this was gonna be S tier when we started.
Yeah.
Well, I knew this was S tier when it aired.
Yeah. Man, that first like we went in like without knowing what's going on. So like we watched the first movie and like it just hit us. It just hit like a punch in the gut, and we were just crying at the end.
Oh, I was avoiding spoilers for years because I knew they were gonna make an anime of it.
Oh.
Before they announced the anime, I've been avoiding spoilers because I knew.
Yeah.
And how should I put it? Like after it ended,
Yeah.
I felt empty inside.
I'm putting this S tier in third place.
Third place. Wait, what's in first?
Onimai and Magical Revolution.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Magical Revolution and Onimai. Yeah, I think I'll put Onimai higher, but like they're like really close for me too. Oh, G-Wish S2.
That's definitely up there somewhere.
I'm putting mine in S tier.
I
right,
think
right after Oshinoko.
I think we're going A. A2. Let's go A2.
Okay. Oh, this one's I watched it myself. The Dreaming Boy is a realist. Just high school rom-com. Nothing much to it, I guess. Like it's enjoyable enough, but nothing really unique. Actually, I like it more than Night Master. Yeah, high C, I guess. I think I have to drop this one down.
You're liking this ice sorcerer thing a lot more than I was expecting.
It's oddly charming for me. I don't know why. It has a lot of cute waifus. The Galaxy Next Door. We need to finish that.
Yeah, we need to finish it. I do enjoy it. I can definitely see how it kind of flies under the radar, I guess.
I like it a lot, but it's a very like slow. Like it's very wholesome, but it's also very slow burn. Like the pacing is just kind of slow.
I feel like this is kind of... This is something if you're a working adult, to be honest. Like, I mean, it is actually about working adults and like
Yeah.
having to like take care of kids and stuff. Let's go after Bofuri, actually.
Oh wow, that's actually higher than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but then after looking at stuff...
I'm putting mine like C tier. Oh, I need to move some of this stuff down. Saint Cecilia. We watched like half of it, I think.
We did?
Yeah. That's the problem. Like it's cute, but it's kind of bland.
You know what? For some reason, it keeps giving me this vibe of like of working. Well, I guess
Wait, it has like none of the energy of working though.
no, that's the thing. Like for some reason, it gives me that feel,
Yeah.
but like not as good. I think it's the art style is the thing.
Oh yeah, the art style's like really pretty. Like I love the colors and all like, how cute like everything looks.
Yeah, I feel like the interactions between the characters aren't that strong.
Yeah, and it's like really slow and not slow in a relaxing way, but just slow in kind of like a boring way. Like there's a difference to me at least. I mean, it's very subjective, but yeah.
D1 for me is what I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm putting mine in D1 for mine. Oh, Masho.
Oh, this one's a hard one to rank too.
How do you
like-
even talk about this?
I feel like it has an interesting initial premise.
And it's kind of goofy, but it falls under the same problem where like all the gags are the same.
Right.
And also like all the characters are all the characters kind of suck too. Like both the good guys and bad guys, they all just feel kind of like very like off.
Well, I'll try to avoid spoilers, but like, I guess it's getting a sequel eventually. But like the main villain for the first arc or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it. The first season.
Yeah.
Like, I guess the way they're presented is like, oh, super evil, but then suddenly like tragic backstory happens, and it kind of feels like it's kind of forced in there so that you.
Yeah.
Oh, how should I put it? Like I'll call it the like holding their punches kind of like situation.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird. It kind of wears thin overall.
And like every character exists for just one gag and one gag only. Like I don't think there's a single character that exists for like more than one gag. But you keep seeing the same motherfuckers all the time over and over again, so it's just like, oh, same shit, different day.
Oh yeah, you know what it actually reminds me of?
What?
It's kind of like One Punch Man but weaker.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like it takes a much more creative liberty with like his overpoweredness, I guess.
One Punch Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also like One Punch Man, like he's overpowered, but then like just because of the shit that happens and just because of his personality, like things just keep going wrong or like just become funny. Whereas this one is just like, oh, like haha, like no thought hit MT,
Yeah, yeah.
monkey brain, and just like goes past everything. Also, like lots of jokes feel like very like
Stale.
stale, or the kind of thing like a kid on the playground would come up with in elementary school.
Right. But I guess at the same time, I can see that as being a positive, considering I think it's a Shonen Jump series,
Yeah,
or
maybe.
it's one of those Shonen like magazines. So
Hmm.
honestly, that might be better if you're in the younger audience.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I'm like a million years old, so. Wait, where were we at? We went on a long tangent about that one.
I'm putting a D tier.
Wait, did I even rank mine yet?
No?
Oh. Uh. Let's go with D1 actually.
Okay. I think Saints of the is actually a better show. We just like ended up watching Masho more.
It's probably stronger overall, to be honest.
Yeah.
But like, I think I get a little bit more amusement out of 'em.
Masho?
Like, yeah.
It is kind of funny. Oh,
I think if you're trying, if we watch it like one episode every now and then, it's fine. But like if you try to like do multiple in a row, it's small doses. It's a lot more enjoyable.
okay, now we have Fuyu called another road.
So is that Mitama?
Yeah.
A1. Let's do it.
That's actually gonna put mine in A1 too.
This show lit.
Yeah, I'm bring Anya Fuyu trying to go down. But yeah, like you start off thinking it's gonna be Jack, but it's actually like really damn lit, and like the story is just
No. It starts. You start off thinking it's jank, and then you
realize
it is jank.
It's jank on purpose.
Yeah.
It's jank with it's
Janking with style.
yeah, it's janking with style. Like, they just really lean into it, and also like the characters are all assholes, but they're all assholes in like really funny ways.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like shows often like a lot of shows like they have the characters are all assholes. So sometimes they're all assholes and it's funny. Sometimes they're all assholes and you just hate them. But this one is the case where like their assholery makes the show better.
Well, yeah. It's just like more like their actions are so deranged that it's just like what happens.
Yeah, and also like also have a good like VA cast too. Like Hanakana is like the pervy deranged girl.
The main one.
The pink one, yeah, it's so delicious. And then we have like Yuki Aoi too.
Yeah.
Also Mitama like Kito Akari. It's also really good. Oh, this is something I watched by myself and working out too.
Wait, what is it?
What is it called? Aristocrat in Another World or some shit?
Wait, what is it about then?
Aristocrat in Another World.
I don't even know why I asked.
Yeah, why did you ask? It's exactly what it says on the tin.
Okay.
It's also another like it's kind of like cheesy. Like everyone loves him for like everything he does and just like whatever kind of thing. Actually, this one has more sense than this one. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it like that. No, I think I'm gonna drop the heading to F tier.
Damn.
Oh, Alice Gear Ages.
It's a show that had like, is it 3 or 4 episodes of material, but then they had to like stretch it out to a full season.
Yeah, just like completely like slice of life. It's slice of life, but it's not really like character building slice of life. It's more like just trying to throw in a bunch of like funny gags that aren't really funny.
Right. I guess it's like it kind of starts off and ends in a serious way, but then it just kind of like goes off the rails in the middle and just completely wacky.
Well, it's not even completely wacky either because like
The aliens?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, there's aliens.
No, I guess yeah. Okay, it's completely wacky in a way that's like not entertaining, and also it just feels like there's no continuity between episodes too.
Right. There's definitely a disconnect. So it kind of just feels like it's cobbled together.
Yeah, and, like there aren't really any like strong character moments or like strong funny moments. It's just kind of just there.
Right. I guess you kind of also go into it expecting a bit more action.
Well, I guess apparently they announced from the beginning that like, oh, it's just gonna be like side stories of the characters.
Oh,
or whatever.
were they? Okay.
Apparently, we just missed the memo.
Oh, okay. I'll put this E.
Yeah, I'm putting this E. Where in E? That maybe? Oh no, I think it's better than that one. Yeah, maybe I'll put it there. Oh, Birdie Wing.
That's some H tier shit. Wait, was this season 2?
I think it's season 2.
This so lit, but how lit do I want it to be?
I think I'm putting it before Akashi Triangle. Actually, maybe more than Mitama. Wait, no, actually, actually, I don't know. Where's yours gonna go?
I guess for now, put it after Edomae.
Hirokazu Pikia.
I'm trying to reconcile my opinion of it as a show by itself and also as like ranking Precures.
Oh, there's only one Precure this year though.
Well, I mean, in general though,
I think I'm putting this one like kind of middle. Wait,
I think
wrong one.
I think I'll go top of B.
Huh.
Actually,
I think I'll put my middle of B like there.
yeah, I think so. I feel like there's potential for the villains because like sometimes you have Precure villains where they're just like, they're just there to be defeated, but then sometimes you get a little bit more characterization.
Yeah.
And it feels like it definitely goes into that, but I feel like there could be more. Like in the second half of it, they started like going to that a lot more, and I think those were some of the stronger aspects of it.
I guess that's the problem with like having to pull it up. I mean, stretch it out for like 50 episodes.
I don't think it's the stretching out. It's more like they could have done that in earlier episodes too. Like, actually, something I've been considering about this recently for some reason is like Fresh Precure. Actually, it's full of like the main villains are actually kind of likable.
Yeah.
And it's sort of the way like this too, in a sense. Just not quite as extreme, or like that's what I'm kind of thinking of.
Most heretical last boss becomes mostly. It's not like relentless reincarnation thing.
Man, you can combine like 5 of those words into so many different shows.
Yeah. I think I'll put this one at C. Yeah, make us high C. Oh, the Megumin show.
I have something to say, but I don't know if you have anything more like better to say first.
I mean, I don't really have much. What do you want to say?
Okay. So, like initially going into this, I was thinking like, okay, out of like the main cast, I guess she's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
But going to this show where she's the main character aside from like what's her face, Union,
Yeah.
highlights something that I didn't think about before.
What?
Regular Konosuba, all of them are assholes. So by comparison, she doesn't seem like that much of an asshole. But when she's the lead,
She seems like a big asshole.
like she's just a jackass, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Yun all the time.
So it's like it kind of makes me like like her less. Because like it's not necessarily her characterization changes, it's the context of it.
Yeah. Or it's like you see the effect that she has like other people.
Yeah, I guess so.
Man, like Yun's such a good girl. Like I feel like they should have been like, shipping them together more. But then obviously they can't do much because like it's like a prequel story.
Wait,
Also-
no, they can't because she's just like a pack mule slash.
Yeah. Like,
Well, like it's not pack. Well, it's more like every kind of like service animal.
yeah, but like Yun's such a good girl that I feel bad. Like seeing Megumi like.
Well, yeah,
going-
yeah. I guess that's kind of what I'm going into.
Oh, I like the thing she had going with that blonde like access cult girl though. It was like both like deranged.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess when they're together, it's like I guess by comparison,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel as as mean spirited.
I don't even mind like low C or middle C.
Second to last B is what I'm thinking.
Got this cafe terrace thing.
Gotta hear the music now.
Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. I don't know where to put it.
This one is weird because like it's definitely another case of something that starts off one way and then kind of just like veers off later.
It starts off really weak. It had a few like good episodes here and there, but it just kind of goes back to like being kind of weak again.
I was thinking like the characterization of the main guy just kind of gets all wacky.
Oh yeah, that too. Like you just don't know what the hell the main guy is supposed to be all about. And also like the first 2 episodes, they kind of really force the whole like everyone hates him thing, but then like just kind of like goes away really quickly.
Like I feel like the basic premise definitely seems solid.
Yeah. I'm putting it like beginning of D.
Yeah, I'll put mine beginning of D2. What is it? 5 main girls?
Yeah.
I want to say like 2 of them are okay.
Oh yeah,
like most of them.
like the green one and the twin-tailed yellow one.
Yeah.
And then the other 3 are just kind of like there.
Right.
Oh yeah, the goods makers know this too. But those are 2 are the only ones that got like merchandise.
Yeah.
Oh, the winning machine thing. This is actually like more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
I had low expectations to begin with, so
Yeah,
like,
I think that's really low. Well, I guess because like I guess from like him being able to communicate somewhat with the other characters, and I guess it's the strength of like the main girl. But was it Hulumi? Wait, was Hulumi the other one?
no, that's the scientist,
the Anya looking one.
engineer person.
I don't know. I think I'll put it at like low B.
I think I want to put this. Somewhere in C.
Like middle C?
Higher. I think let's maybe C2.
Okay. Patricia thing.
Oh, this one.
The Patricia reincarnation. Like, what the hell's the actual like name of the English name again?
I don't remember.
Well, you see that the Japanese one's like okashi na tensei, which is a pun. It's like okashi like sweets, and it was like okashi like weird. It was okay.
For me, this is gonna be somewhere in D. I know that much.
Yeah. I think it was better than Musho.
Let's maybe D2 for me. Oh my god, is this?
Oh, the D tier is starting to look the same now. Or at least like the first four of them.
Yeah. Like it has some interesting points, but like
Actually, I think put Cecilia above Musho.
whenever you have like a main character that's like overly obsessive about like a single topic or whatever,
Yeah.
like I feel like it has a tendency to kind of go on the extremes. Like you're either gonna really like it or not.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be strong. It'd be a stronger show if there was more of an emphasis like the connections like, between like him and the other characters, especially the ones like outside of the domain that his father's in. But it doesn't really go into that at all. And most of the time, you just like see him just like doing random things on his own. Reign of the Seven Spellblades. I feel like they should have made the main character a reversey and then just have like everyone be part of his harem instead of just having like side character be the reversey. Also, I feel like Nana was like the only good character in there. Well, I guess some of the others were like kind of interesting too, but like, I feel like they most of the time like I feel like the characterization is like all on Nano.
I feel like it was trying to do a lot, but it was kind of messy.
Yeah. Like, it had potential, but the execution was kind of flawed. I mean, it might just be because of how it got like adapted or something. I'm not sure.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest.
I think probably like B tier. Yeah, I think I'll put it at the beginning of B tier.
I think I'll put it in D tier, actually.
Oh.
D2. It just kind of feels off, I guess.
Oh, my tiny senpai.
It definitely has its cute moments, but
Doesn't really have anything besides that.
right. Like actually, one of the stronger. Well, I'm not sure if it's stronger, but at least what I found more interesting was like near the later half when they actually have like that newbie project thingy or whatever.
Oh.
Like it's called like Tiny Senpai, but to be honest, you don't really get that dynamic that much of actually being senpai.
Yeah.
You're just kind of told it, I guess, but you don't really see that experience of it.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it kind of squanders that, and then I mean it has an interesting kind of setting potentially with the like the fake Sanrio company basically, but it never really goes into that. I feel like it needs more. Like it needs to build on what it's already establishing is what I'm going for.
Yeah.
So I think end of C.
I think I'm putting mine like beginning of D. I think the problem with me is that say the usual thing was like, oh, like none of the characters like even have any growth and just like seems like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like unique skill makes me overpowered even level 1 or something. The problem with the gun.
Oh, the gun one.
The gun one.
Oh, then put that in E. Let me think.
I'm putting this in F. It has like the most like weird ass like world thing where like, oh, like everything in this world like drops, like, oh, like even the vegetables are drops, but it's like, wait, then how do you make all these like houses and shit?
Okay. Okay, yeah, drop it down.
F.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go F.
But yeah, it has such a weird premise.
It has a really weird premise. It has a really weird world. And it has like really like shitty characters.
Yeah, like okay. To be honest, a lot of these kind of like game inspired, like fictional works. That's what I'm kind of call them. Like, you know, either isekai or like fantasy but gamey.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them are contrived.
Yeah.
But this is like the most contrived.
It's the most contrived in like the worst way possible, and like I just can't think of a single good thing about it.
Right, because like even certain conventions, just like say killing a monster or something, you get meat, but like that's not even a thing as far as I know.
Well, you just like every monster drops has the same drop, but then you just get like a really like oh, you get like bean sprouts.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make any sense. But then like also like there's no farming in this world or some shit. So like every single resource has to come from dungeons. But then there's also like a ton of other people who don't work in dungeons, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's very, very odd.
Yeah, man, I just hate like, just being reminded of it just like pisses me off. The girl, and I forgot her glasses.
Hmm.
It was cute. I think I like it a lot, especially since like you can kind of see their relationship like getting closer and closer over time.
Yeah, that's true. It does have character like development.
It's like, kind of like how like the main guy just freaks out like by himself inside his mind and all the time.
Cherry boy.
I think I'm putting this at the end of B.
Middle of C somewhere. Maybe one more up. Yeah, let's go with that. I think the issue is like compared what do you call it? These like are they in high school, middle school, whatever?
Yeah.
Like high school, middle school, like romance thingies. I just keep comparing it to to Danger to My Heart. Actually,
Damn.
I feel like that stands out way more.
I feel like that was like you like that one a lot more than I do. I mean, I like it too, but oh yeah, you did like rate it a lot higher. Like I like it too, but it doesn't like stand out to me as much as like it seems to do for you.
Maybe.
Okay, Psalm 100. I didn't finish watching it yet because like they that like what Mappa or
Oh
the
yeah.
studio when it had a strike, so like it stopped there. Like we don't hear that after episode 9, and like they just aired like the last 3 episodes like on Christmas or something like that, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. But it's pretty fun and entertaining. Like there's a lot of cool like artistic direction stuff, and I like the theme of like like it's the end of the world, so you don't have to be a corporate drone anymore. So like he's actually like enjoying his life for the first time, and they're just like trying to like make the best of it with like his like married little friends. I feel like there's some heart to it. It's really fun too. Maybe I think I'll put it. Yeah, beginning of B. I think. Oh, Devil was part timer, second season.
This is hard for me to evaluate
Wait, is it
because
second season or is it third season?
I think it's like second season part 2 or something.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, it's hard for me to evaluate because I kind of forgot a lot of the details
Oh,
from the original. So like, I'm not sure if I can comment on like the actual main story part.
yeah. And I guess like in terms of like comedy and like character building, it's not as strong either. Although it's still fun.
I feel like this is probably somewhere in the C's.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm putting it like high C.
Maybe after Kubo for me.
Shy. We still need to watch more
Yeah,
of that.
it's actually getting a second season. Interestingly enough.
Oh,
Anyway, like I'm definitely biased because she's a bochi. Like I think it started off pretty strong,
Yeah.
but I think at the current part we are at like episode 6 or something like that. Like
no, we're at like 8 or 9.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
But it's kind of like the middle part is kind of all like blended in together because it just
Yeah, the middle like after the initial like episodes, it feels a bit weaker.
yeah.
They're starting to introduce like I guess some sort of like would you call it a villain group?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of hard to say about that one too. I'm thinking this is going to be a C for now.
What part of C?
Um, after Kubo again.
I'm putting mine like beginning of C-ish. Maybe there.
But yeah, I think it has potential. It still has to build to it. I think.
Yeah. Oh, 100 girlfriends who really, really, really love you.
I have a feeling our opinions are going to be very different.
Probably. I'm putting it like A tier after Fleet.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. I mean, I just like it like a lot. Like, it's pretty well. Actually, maybe a little bit lower. Like, some of the gags kind of fall flat a bit, but like, I like how I just like it a lot overall. What about you?
I have a feeling this is probably going to be one of my most controversial ones.
Okay.
Put it at the end.
F tier.
Yes.
Okay. You want to say anything about it?
Not really.
Okay. Actually, Raisa.
It's hard to say how it compares to the game since we didn't make it as far as the show.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's pretty chill and what do you call it? I do like the characters.
Hmm.
Actually, yeah, let's go for B. This might be a little bit higher than I was thinking. After Bofuri, maybe.
I think it's pretty solid for like a game adaptation. But like most of the time, like game adaptations usually like are really like, poor execution wise. But I think this one like even though we didn't really play the game, like we followed it along like pretty well.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they enjoy the game or something like that because they have those goofy things like the synthesis animation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like the character moments are really good too.
Yeah.
Also the dice. I feel like I wish the animation was a little bit like smoother and stuff, but but it was still like pretty nice. I think like pretty high B for me. Oh, this one I watched it myself. Girlfriend season 2. Well, actually, I just watched it like season 1 and season 2 together because I never watched it before until like saw people in Blue Sky talking about it. It's pretty hilarious. Actually, it was very hilarious. Yeah, I think I'm putting it at the beginning of B tier. Actually, like the premise is absurd, but like I feel like the thing is really carried by the VAs because like the four girls like got really good VAs. Like especially like the main girl like Sakura Ayane like does voices Saki and Saki always have like the like over top reactions and she's just always like what the fuck is going on and just like going to gas or just like Sukomi everyone and she just remakes the whole show. So I feel like this show like it owes a lot to Sakura Ayane for like pulling that off so well. I'm in love with the villainess.
I think this one belongs in one of the middle tiers, but I'm not quite sure where.
It's Yuri, so it's really fun. I mean, I like the Yuri stuff. It's pretty funny. Although it's also like the kind of thing where like but there is kind of a point where like the main girl is like really like yabai. Also, like the rest of the story was just kind of meh-ish, like the stuff surrounding them.
Oh, okay. Actually, something maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah.
But like obviously she was reincarnated or whatever, and like
Yeah.
she like I guess her interest is developed from the game or whatever, but like I don't know if we ever get a clear understanding of why specifically that aspect of it. Do we?
What aspect?
Like liking the what's her?
Oh, the villainess.
Yeah.
I think it's something about like how she's always like headstrong or maybe it's just because like, she's just like a masochist. That could just be it. I mean that probably is it.
I mean, I honestly I don't know if I missed it or something, but yeah.
Like we know that like she like it's her. Well, I mean that's literally the name like Oshi.
Yeah.
But I guess like realistically speaking, you don't really need a big reason to be like obsessed with a character either.
Well, I mean you don't have to, but I feel like it would
make it but at the same time, like, it would make the story stronger if you felt more of that, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, like, if she, I guess it would be better, like, she won her over beyond just being, like, persistent.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I still don't know where to put it, to be honest.
Yeah, but I do like the gays.
Maybe after Megumin.
I think I put mine, like, near the high end of B. Oh, Deswa, Tier Moon Empire.
Okay, I definitely know this one's gonna be ranked lower, though.
Oh.
than the previous entry. I'm not a fan of people failing to the top.
Yeah, we have a lot of that in real life, I guess.
Yeah, it's too realistic.
Well, I guess I don't like the failing to the top part, but I do like the irony between like what's actually going on in her mind and what's going on in like everyone else's mind.
Well, I mean, I guess that's something. But like, I guess another aspect of that is like, because of how things unfold, she's not really undergoing much character growth.
Yeah, like she's undergoing a little bit,
well, I mean,
but not
a little bit, but
like it's still really slow.
Right, but I guess with how the story unfolds, it kind of when certain things are revealed, it kind of makes it seem like the future is less and less her fault.
Yeah.
So I'm not really a fan of that. I guess sanitizing, is that the right word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Like sanitizing your characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not really liking that part.
It's that kind of thing where she's like she's a villainess, but then like she's not
but
really
she's
a villainess.
not really.
Yeah. Like, she's
like, I think you should just own it.
Yeah.
Okay, C tier after Devil.
I'm putting mine, I guess, beginning of C tier. Shadow Vampire, like Hikukomari.
I guess we didn't finish it yet, but we're close.
It didn't finish airing yet. It's still missing like another episode or so.
Oh, really?
At the time of recording. I think that this one was a lot better than I expected it to be. Like, I think it kind of started off like kind of slow and jank with the whole like they're just doing this pretend war thing where like no one dies, whatever. But I think over time it's starting to build up a better cast and starting to show more like the geopolitics of the world.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more solid than I was thinking too. I feel like I'd actually put in B.
Oh, I think I'm putting mine like middle of A.
Maybe after Nagatoro.
Mushoku Tensei, curing erectile dysfunction.
Okay, this one I don't really know where to rank because I feel like in terms of, well, let's say objective lol, like quality or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a lot more solidly done than a lot of like isekai.
Yeah.
In terms of like it's something that actually uses the whole isekai thing in a substantive manner. Instead of like the whole suddenly my video game skills are like OP in this other world or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that said, on a personal level, I actually don't like it that much.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So I don't know where to rate it because like my rating should be split.
Yeah. Well, we're doing more this is more of a personal tier rather than like an objective tier.
Yeah, but like it raises up the overall like rating a little bit.
Yeah, but also like this like I feel like the earlier arcs were like early seasons were better, but then like this season specifically, I feel like he's just like such a big scumbag.
Probably.
And it's kind of like yeah, like he's been scumbag for a long time already. Like, you would kind of like come on, like you've just like become a better person already, kind of thing.
I guess very end of C. I think that's where I'll put it.
Yeah, I think I'll put it there too. And free red. Oh,
Okay,
emotional damage.
Okay, this is hard, but also not hard. So it's still airing, but we're still behind anyway.
We're behind. But also like this, like in the first few episodes, I was crying like constantly.
Like I know for a fact it's an S. My real conundrum is
Oshinoko or not.
Yeah.
To Oshi or not to Oshi.
Let's do S2 for now for me.
Okay.
I think the biggest issue is we just haven't watched enough of it yet.
Yeah.
But it's definitely gonna be an S.
Yeah. Like especially S in quality, but also like when things are sad, like I don't like being sad. Like it's a good kind of sad, right? I don't like being sad. I think I have to drop Happy Marriage down. Actually, I think I'll put Brody being ahead of that. Okay, and then Apothecary Diaries.
Oh, okay. This is the same conundrum.
Like S tier.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Okay.
Actually, for this one, for now, I'll put it in second place.
Yeah, I think I'm putting it behind Oshinoko too.
Because how should I put it? I guess two sort of related things come to mind for me. In terms of like characters, like the main character of that, like Mao Mao.
Yeah.
Like I find her personally more relatable.
Huh.
And for some weird reason, her work reminds me of my work. I'm just trying to lay low, but everyone keeps finding me to follow.
Suffering from success.
Yeah, I just want people to leave me alone so I can do my thing.
I like all the different like characters and like also the different like plot threads going on, and like there's a lot of
Politics.
well, there's a lot of politics, but there's also a lot of heart in it too. And also, I really like how sometimes you see like someone like that woman who like everyone's like, oh, like she's like so unfortunate and stuff, and oh, she's being sold away, and oh, she's like she's so sad, she's dancing on the wall, and going crazy, and then it's revealed like, oh no, like everything was going like just as Keikaku the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's like it feels like a female empowerment story, but like even in this like patriarchal world where like everything's out of your control, like sometimes some people still manage to like wrestle things back into the way they want it to. That's like a lot of characters, like even the ones that you don't really like, and or like the ones that are like kind of enemies, like a lot of characters, they just have a lot of determination inside them.
Right.
And I feel like that counts for a lot.
Something that kind of annoys me about lots of shows is where like you'll have your main character or main characters or whatever, and it kind of feels like everyone else exists to serve those like that set of characters for one reason or another.
Yeah.
But it kind of feels like here you get a lot more of the sense that
like it's a world that's
it's an actual world and not like I guess a playground is one way to put it.
Yeah, it's like it's a lived-in world with like everyone having their own like overlapping like interests and stuff.
Right, and us as the audience are just kind of like seeing one perspective or like seeing the world from a particular character's perspective.
Yeah. Also, like Mamo's such a cool and interesting character, and Yuki Aoi just like plays a role like so well. Also, I like how like they didn't hold any punches. Like this like stupid maze keeps like trying to kill someone, so she's like just slaps a bitch like just bitch slap that motherfucker.
I think there's a Crunchyroll clip of just that.
Yeah. Okay, 16-bit sensation.
We're really behind.
We're really behind.
I think we watched maybe like 4 episodes or something like that.
3 or 4, something like that.
The characters themselves, as far as we've seen, I don't think they're too strong, honestly.
Yeah.
But by far the strongest part about that is like how much care is in, I guess, the historical aspect, is, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Because like, oh my god, kids don't know about this pixel art nowadays. Oh my god. I hate pixel art.
Yeah. Also, apparently they do some pretty cool things with the whole like time travel thing later. Like things get pretty wacky.
Yeah.
But like since we haven't watched it that far, like I only like vaguely know from like what I heard on social media.
Yeah, I feel like even if you're not invested in the story itself, it's interesting if you want to have a vague idea of like how you did otaku stuff back in the day.
Yeah. Although at the same time, like just from the atmosphere of the show, it's like kind of off-putting to me for some reason. I don't have a reason why it's off-putting to me. It just kind of feels that way.
Huh.
I don't know why.
Is it the main character's energy?
Maybe like the main character like feeling kind of like an airhead, and also like just not getting a really good grasp on like any of the characters, and like the guy being like an asshole.
Yeah, the main guy is definitely asshole. Well, actually, despite what I said about the characters earlier, I do actually like the main girl a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I guess the way I'm kind of interpreting her character is like she comes off like she feels like she was born too late.
Yeah.
Like she belongs in an era like before her time.
Born too late to explore the Earth, born too early to explore space.
Yeah, kind of like that. Born early enough to scroll Twitter.
Damn.
Oh, wait, no. Twitter doesn't exist anymore.
I'm never calling it like the other name. It's
Anyway.
Twitter.
But yeah. I can definitely relate to that to some extent.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, what's our ranking?
I think middle of C probably for me. Or maybe low C actually. Yeah, low C.
I think I'll do beginning of C for me actually. I can definitely see it climbing higher though.
Oh, Berserk of Gluttony. This is a typical like power fantasy kind of thing. I just watch it while working out. It's a little bit fun. I think I'll put it in D tier. Actually, I think I might have enjoyed this more than I thought. Yeah, I think I'm putting it after Megumin. Crap, what's that thing?
Wait, what are you looking at?
It's a kind of like the barrier magic.
Oh, that thing!
Wait, what the hell is the title called?
I can't remember, but that opening song pisses me off so much.
That's the opening song.
Well, I guess
kind of grew on me.
Well, I guess not the song itself so much, but the opening
The animation.
Opening animation.
Yeah, it's just so trolly. But I like the song. Like the song is sung by the person who does the singing voice for Nanami in like Your Boy Kongming, so like it's pretty good artist. Yeah, the choice of it's like, wait, what the fuck is a barrier? Like a barrier just it's like okay, he has his powerful barrier and just does like every fucking thing with it. He watches Netflix with it.
I don't know, something about the show is just pissing me off most of the time. Okay, after Alice Gear. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that too. Hulk's pretty good, but like we fell behind like on High Dive, and like we don't open High Dive that often.
I definitely I think I have an overall positive opinion. Like
yeah, I think I'm putting this one in like B. Yeah, maybe after like Spellblade.
Oh, where am I gonna put this?
Although like the thing, it feels kind of heavy to watch sometimes too.
Yeah, I guess like it kind of balances a little bit because there's a little bit of lightheartedness, but I guess it's not like lighthearted as in like you're like laughing hysterically kind of. It's more like a melancholic kind
of, definitely.
Where it's like you're joking to mask something.
Yeah. That's like, oh my god, that's story of my life. That's like my life right now.
Okay. I think B for me.
Yeah.
In front of Tomo. Yes, somewhere.
Down, mouse. Okay.
Somewhere there for now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're nearing the end.
Yeah. Oh, this one. This one I'm watching by myself. Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. It's one of those typical like reincarnated in the future kind of thing. But like I'm actually growing to like it a lot. So I think I'm putting a kind of like high B. Like it's kind of like the typical like power fantasy kind of thing. But then there's like a lot of things being different in the world, and like they have kind of like magical technology stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about it really stands out. It just kind of speaks to my interest a lot, like personally. Oh, the asterism thing.
Wait, what?
Wait, what is it? No, not asterism. Stardust Telepath.
Oh, that thing. I think my opinion's overall positive. I'm trying to think of how high though. Like
for me, like it's cutesy and gay, and like thinking all the Yuri stuff is like kind of like ah, but then it doesn't really have much beyond that, and I feel like it's kind of boring most of the time.
I feel like my opinion's higher then because like I don't know exactly. There's something I like about it. Like I guess in terms of like Kirara stuff, it doesn't necessarily stand out like compared to all of them or anything.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I kind of enjoy those overall. I think it's that atmosphere maybe.
But for me, like the thing that kind of gets me is that like her dream is like, oh, she's gonna like build a rocket and then they're going to go to space together with like this alien. But like it's the kind of thing where like, oh, you already know it's not gonna happen. Like pretty much.
I mean, you say that now, but it could just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The real thing about the story is the aliens you meet along the way, Anya.
God damn it.
C2. Let's go with that.
I think a middle of C for me, maybe. Yeah, maybe there. Tranquilla Frontier. I'm putting this in S tier.
I'm not sure if I would go that high, but I want to say it's fairly high. Like, one of the strongest points is like it's actually it's a video game that's not too perfect, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, and it's like in those what people enjoy about video games, where like it's and like it feels like an actual player kind of thing.
Right, right. It has a certain sense of groundedness to it because I feel like a lot of anime that's kind of centered around the video game. It feels like the cast is no lifing this one game. Like nothing exists outside of it, if that makes sense. But like it's kind of, I guess it's weird at first, but sometimes you get an episode where he's playing a completely different game.
Yeah.
But like it kind of ties back into the main story and to some degree, and it kind of feels like, oh, I don't know what you call it.
It feels more real.
It feels more real, yeah, yeah.
And also like a big thing I like about MMO stories is like how you have like relationships with people like both like online and offline and how they kind of intersect with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that like since someone kind of leads to it and like they're even like buddies that play across like different games and they have like their own like in jokes and like just interactions between them where they just poke fun at like how they dethrone each other. And,
well, yeah. So I guess it's kind of like there's a world that exists outside of this fictional world. I guess.
And like the character dynamics between the like it feels like really real, like the kind of thing like we're buddies and like joke with each other a lot.
Yeah.
And also like instead of like the girls just being accessories to him, like the girls are all like powerful in their own right or like even more powerful than him since they've been playing for a while.
Yeah. Where did you put yours?
Oh, S.
Oh, okay. This is somewhere in A tier. Second to last, I think, is where I'd put it.
Okay. I think wow. Like just personally, I think I like it more than Oshinoko.
Oh my god.
The S rank adventurer daughter. Ayami Saori.
I'm not sure where to put this one either. Do you have any thoughts?
Probably middle of C. Yeah, I think I'm putting it in middle of C.
This one's kind of interesting because, like, I guess the title makes it sound like it's actually about her. But I guess it's more about, like, you know, the main girl and, like, the dad.
Yeah, well, I mean, the title is about both of them, though. Like, oh, like, my daughter left the nest to become an S-rank adventurer.
Yeah, but I guess the way it's phrased makes it seem like the emphasis on, like, the daughter.
Oh.
I'm not too interested in her, actually.
Huh.
Like, I'm way more interested in the dad, which is kind of weird.
Well, I guess like her characterization is kind of flat. I guess in a way where like she's strong and she's like has a daddy complex, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But like the dad feels more like nuanced.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's probably intentional based on what they're hinting at in the story.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, anyway, I feel like you don't really get that kind of, I don't know, dynamic in most things, like the kind of older, I guess, experience kind of like main character.
Yeah.
They're usually just like a mentor character that like dies in the first episode or two, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where do I put this? Let's go see Before Vending. Is this the final one?
Yeah, the Kimisero.
Well, I am biased towards Gyaru's.
Yes, I know you are.
But with that said,
I think it does a good thing with the whole like not slut shaming people and like it's fine. Like even she has like a lot like experience with like a lot of shows. They always put the whole emphasis on, like virginity and whatever that thing.
it's definitely refreshing in that sense.
So I like that they're going against that. Having said that, the rest of the story is like just kind of really bland, or well, actually sometimes it's just like kind of weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it's bland. It gets convoluted in places.
Yeah, the whole storyline with like the twin sisters like really
Fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, and then it's like like they made her out to be evil, but then like she's okay, but then they're like having trouble with each other again, and it just feels like they don't really know what to do with the relationships there. And then like all the side characters just have like their own like weird things going on. It's just kind of
Yeah, like I can imagine if maybe they cut some of it down a little bit and then kind of not detail. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of built on the other stories a little bit more. It feel more natural, I think, in some ways.
Yeah.
It'd still be crazy, I think.
I think I'm putting mine at like beginning of D. I think I'm moving like Mushoku Tensei down too.
End of C. So yeah, now that we've actually completed our list, like I knew the top three going in without any like question, but I'm kind of surprised I have this many in A. To be honest, like
Yeah, you're usually like a lot harsher when it's grading than this, I feel.
yeah, I think it's the fact that some of the stuff that I put on A, I guess I didn't forget about existing exactly. It's just some of the some of them just don't come to mind exactly when I think I love this thing so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, this is kind of nice to know because like, oh, I did actually enjoy stuff.
Yeah, it sounds surprising that like well, there's a lot of things where like we kind of gave the same rating or like same general-ish rating, and then some of them are just like that's all over the place. Where like one of us just really likes it and the other one just really hates it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this and let us know what you think about these shows, or let us know like which ones are your favorites or which ones do you really hate.
Comment down below.
Well, hopefully next year has another year full of like good anime. Hopefully.